I have an 18-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 12-year-old, and an 11-year-old. My crew. So I was able to buy hotel rooms here and there, and then when the money ran out, ended up at the Salvation Army. If you didn't make it back at a certain time, you weren't guaranteed a bed. There was nights we slept in the car and slept close to the shelter. I couldn't sleep all night because you can't sleep and you don't know if somebody's gonna come up to the car or what's gonna happen. I didn't have any family really to reach out to support me, and I didn't want to go back home. That was the last resort. You know, I can't go back home. My husband was very abusive. I have a restraining order. I couldn't put my children through that anymore. I had enough.
When Bridget initially came to our program, she was in need of housing. We connected her with the case manager, Storm, who provided intensive case management services to Bridget and her family. Bridget's interactions and relationships with Storm restored her sense of hope. And now Bridget is in a place where she's able to provide for herself and for her children.
Storm is my case manager, support team, my backbone at the moment. The Center for Transforming Lives definitely transformed my life.
When the Center for Transforming Lives says yes to a mom like Bridget, we're making a commitment to do absolutely whatever it takes to help move her and her family out of poverty and into independence.
Childcare is stupid expensive. I'm looking at about $300, $350 a week on top of rent and a car note and car insurance and gas. It's just horrible.
The Early Head Start program is a free program that Center for Transforming Lives offer for low-income families and homeless families.
The day that my kids got accepted into the Center for Transforming Lives Early Head Start program was a great day. It's like a big stress relief because I feel like they're safe and I can do what I need to do to help us advance in life while they're still learning and they're benefiting from it. It's not like daycare. I'm not dropping them off to play. I'm actually dropping them off to learn. She can count to 10. She knows all her ABCs. She knows her colors. I just thank God for their school. I thank God for the teachers. I thank God for the assistance that I get. I just thank God for everything because you don't find people like that in this world. My mama was a single mama, 5 kids, just us and her. When I struggle to make ends meet, my kids don't know it. I don't want them to worry about, growing up, I worried about stuff like that. I worried, about my mama paying the bills, about my mama, are we gonna eat tonight? Are we gonna have new clothes to start school with? And I always say to myself, my kids will never know what the struggle means. I wanted to get my certified nurse's assistant, but it cost. I could not afford childcare, and if I can't afford childcare, then I can't work.
Listening to her, I knew it was something that she was real passionate about. She already had a plan on how she was going to get the money to go to school.
One day I thought I was in trouble because all the teachers was like, they need to see you in the office. And I'm like, what? They came down and they talked to me and they said that they wanted to help me reach my goal as a certified nurse's assistant.
Not only did they pay the tuition, but they paid for her books and clothing and the tests, and they looked at it from the whole big picture. It was a great honor to be that bridge.
You can finish, you can get that job, you can go to school, you can raise your kids alone and it'd be okay. I had to go through some things. I had to get told no a couple of times to get my yes, and my yes was my children getting in school and for me to get a better job.
We are a team, and that's what Center for Transforming Lives is about, is transforming families, to do and be the best that they can be.
I had a surgery. Things went wrong and I ended up having several other surgeries, so I ended up being off work several months without pay.
It was kind of a hard time for us all.
We work hard, we've always worked, But there would be times that we couldn't really afford groceries, so we would just, get sandwiches or something like that, or to hear your boy say, I'm tired of eating cereal, I'm tired of eating sandwiches. That's really hurtful.
The clients that we see in financial empowerment are typically the working poor. So although they may have been homeless in the past, they're not currently homeless, but they're at risk of homelessness. They could be one paycheck away from homelessness. When we say yes to families like Tracy and Jimmy, we change their future. We help them see different ways of handling finances, so they may go from possibly losing their home to being able to save money into an emergency savings account, or put it into a college savings account so their children can attend college where that was never a possibility before.
Abigail Munoz is an angel, but I think officially she's one of the financial coaches. And one of the things that Abigail always told us during our monthly financial budgeting sessions was that we needed to let our boys know exactly what was going on financially, because whatever we were feeling, they were feeling. So we sat them down and talked to them about the budget and let them know that we were in this program with the Center for Transforming Lives.
We're overcoming generational poverty. We're overcoming financial illiteracy. They have taken the initiative, they have made sacrifices in order to be more financially stable for their family, and they're sharing it with other people.
We've accomplished a lot in the last few years, especially since we've been with the Center for Transforming Lives. Our lives have been transformed. We have a saying in our family, we're the Harrisons and we're Harrison strong.